there, welcome to another edition of Museum Makes. Today we're going to make these rather cute rocking birdies, and they're actually really simple. All you need to make these are some card and paper. You can use whatever you've got lying around, and the first thing you need to do is to create some circles. Now I used this bowl for the biggest circle, and you could use something like a tumbler or a cup or a glass or your sellotape roll. Or if you're really clever, you might even have some cookie cutters, which is what I actually used for my two smaller circles. Now, here's some I made earlier, just to save us some time. So we've got the big circle made of card, and the smaller circles can be made of paper or card. Anything you've got lying around. You could even use cereal packets and maybe cover them with some white paper, or you could colour card with pens if you don't have the colour you want. Anyway, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue the middle-sized circle onto the big circle. So just get your glue stick and give it a quick stick round the edges and try to get it roughly in the middle. Now it's quite forgiving, this craft, we like that, so it doesn't have to be exact. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fold this in half, and we're going to really carefully squish it down. Let's move these out of the way so you can see a bit better. Really carefully squish it down, and you can already see our rocking bird is starting to take shape. Now they need a little eye, so pick a side and with your black pen or whatever felt pen you fancy, put a little eye on each side. There we go. Now the next job is to make the wings, and what to do is to take your small circle, fold it in half, and before we cut it we're going to actually shape the wings. So if you have a little look here, we've just done a kind of little curved edge. You don't even have to do that, but it does make it look extra sweet. So I'm just going to cut in around the edges, very simple, with scissors. And then if you open it up, we have two symmetrical wings. I'm going to cut up the join, fold, and we need to get these glued on. Now I think it looks quite nice if it's a little bit three-dimensional. So I'm just going to fold each wing a little bit. It doesn't have to be a very, very stiff fold. It could just be a little gradual fold. And then we've got two wings. We're going to put a bit of glue on the flat bit of the wing. And then this is going to get stuck on, on the bird. Just slightly down from where the join is. There we go, that's one. And the second wing. Now when you're doing your birds, you can use contrasting colours, you can do a theme, you can do all sorts of things. It's entirely up to you. They can be bright like a parrot, or they could be something quite discreet. I think this one's like a little bluebird. I'm not quite sure what this new one's going to be. Right, now every bird needs a beak, and this one would also benefit from a little tail. So if you've got some yellow paper or card kicking around, that would be good. Again, you could just use white and colour it in with a yellow pen or a pencil, and that would be absolutely fine. Now this is a little bit more delicate. You need a kind of little rectangle, and we're going to fold it in half long ways. There we are. And we're just going to cut on the open side a triangle shape. There we go. And if I open that up, you can see what I've done. This is the beak. So I'm going to put some glue on the squared off edge. Oh, that is a lot of glue. And I'm going to stick it inside the bird. It's got a really cute little beak, this one. And we're going to do exactly the same with the tail. You've got another little rectangle. We're going to fold it in half, and we're going to cut the open edge again to another triangle. If we open it up, it's really the same shape. Put a little bit of glue on the end. And this time we're not going to tuck it in quite so far because the tail does stick out slightly more than a beak. And there we have it. Now, let's just move this out the way, and you can see we have a pair of rather cute rocking birdies. Hope you've enjoyed making this. So if you enjoyed making our little rocking birdies, you might even, nearer Christmas time, decide to make a rocking robin. This one's just made from an old cereal packet because we didn't have any brown paper in our house. And again, you can just use what you have lying around, felt pens to colour in some white card, or paper if you want a specific colour. And if you're feeling really inspired, you could make some little rocking birds for your Christmas tree. These ones are going to look really cute this Christmas. This museum make was inspired by Blooming Marvellous, our family-friendly gardening exhibition. It's coming to Kirkcaldy Galleries when we reopen. Keep your eyes on www.onfife.com for details. Bye!